What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Izzy's Retro Video Game Reviews. And this episode is gonna be a little bit different, and I'm gonna explain why, man. So this episode, I thought rather than covering a retro game, I'm going to tell you about a retro game that was rumored to be, but never actually was. And that is the defunct sequel to WWF No Mercy on the Nintendo 64, WWF Backlash. So, I'm not sure if y'all are aware of this, but there were rumors going around that, and these rumors have become, sort of a hot discussion over the last decade or so. Because with a rapid rise in wrestling game popularity and or not rapid rise, I should say kind of resurgence in wrestling game popularity. And then you have all these modders modding the old school games to include like today's rosters and guys that weren't in the original games and stuff like that, and all this good stuff. So WWE Backlash was sort of became a hot topic. They said it was supposed to come out in 2001 for the Nintendo 64. And there's all these rumors about why it got canceled and this, that, and the other. But I'm gonna tell you about I'm gonna debunk some of those rumors. And that's what we're gonna do on this episode. So it was supposed to come out in 2001, but a lot of the rumored reason for the cancellation of the game was the developers THQ and Aki. They said it was canceled by Nintendo and not them because what do you call it? It came out way late in the development of it was gonna come out way late in the development of the Nintendo 64's console cycle, so that's why they said to cancel it. And then there was a whole lot of rumors of people jumping ship from Aki to other game companies, and when they Aki to Ukes, and then Ukes ended up working on the Nintendo GameCube games, the WrestleMania titles for the Nintendo GameCube, which were okay. And also the Day of Reckoning titles, which were also Nintendo GameCube exclusives, and so that's why it didn't come out. And but in theory, it never was, because THQ at that time had the WWE had cut its licensing deal with THQ, and what do you call it? WCW had just signed a deal with Electronic Arts to develop their video games, and they didn't want to use the Aki engine of games, and those the Aki engine of games after the development of WCW Backstage Assault and WCW Mayhem and stuff like that under the Electronic Arts banner. Those what was reportedly supposed to become of Backlash for the N64 ended up being used for the Def Jam Vendetta and Def Jam Fight for New York series, very iconic series in their very iconic games in their own right. Which, if you haven't checked out on my retro video game reviews on those, I will link description to the end of at the end of this. I'll link them at the end of this video, I should say. Yeah, so that's why. And then of course, the raw video games on the Xbox, and there were rumors that THQ was gonna work on those with the Aki system and with the AKI system, and which which they should have, because those engines were absolutely terrible. The gameplay was absolutely atrocious on both of those games, and yeah, so that's why, this rumored Backlash video game didn't never existed. Honestly, it's just a rumor. So all these years and all these people that had you believing that there was actual footage and actual screenshots of the game in magazines and stuff like that, it was all a myth. So now you know, man. And that's what we aim to do. Not only do we review classic video games, I also aim to educate. But anyway, that is gonna do it for this episode of Izzy's retro video game reviews. Although this really wasn't that, and I will see you guys actually next year, because this is my very last vlog of the year, and what a way to go out. Like I said, thank you so much for all your support this year, and look forward to more reviews and more breakdowns of all your favorite games. We got some bangers coming out next year and beyond. So continue to ride with me on this journey, and let's go. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace and love. Stay safe this holiday season, and I love you all. Thank you. Peace.